So I'm about to hit the road. I'm getting gas right now. I just left the house, just had an emotional moment leaving my baby, but we're all good. The weather is disgusting, so hopefully it clears up as I go, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I figured I'd show you my book crate that I packed. Obviously not all of it, just a skim of it, and let you know that I'm leaving on my way to SEYA Fest. Probably will edit that out. Anyway, super excited. I'm going to drive 5.5 hours and then arrive in Murfreesboro, something like that, Tennessee, and meet up with Kayla Rain at around 3 o'clock, get our hotel room, and chill. I'm hoping to get some reading done. We're going to do a collaborative video. It's called the Playlist Book Tag. We've already each shuffled our playlists and have 5 songs each, and then we picked the books that we thought went with each of the 5 songs, and so it sounds like fun. And then Saturday I will be interviewing Beth Revis in the morning at her hotel, and then going to SEYA Fest, and then meeting up for dinner with a whole bunch of other booktubers and bloggers and stuff, and then we'll be going back to the hotel and filming some more collabs and playing games. So, fun mommy weekend. I finally arrived. There's a couple things I want to get out before I get physically out of the car, and that is, 1, people in Tennessee drive like assholes. So I don't know if it's because it's like spring break or what, but holy cow. One person was driving a truck and they went to cut off this giant hauling truck, and they were basically trapped and had to go into the shoulder because they were driving like such assholes. And then I was going 11 miles over the speed limit almost at all times, which I don't recommend. I'm not suggesting that anyone does that. It's just something that I was doing, and I don't recommend following my example in this case. Do recommend my books, don't recommend my driving. Anyway, and people were still up my ass the whole time. I had to keep moving to the middle lane or the far right lane because people were going 20 plus miles over the speed limit, and I was just like, holy moly. Anyway, I'm hoping that Kayla will tweet me back soon with our room number, and I'll see you guys later. So it is about 10 o'clock at night. I arrived at 3. I vlogged in my car for a couple seconds and ranted and raved about Tennessee drivers, which Kayla has affirmed that, yeah, it's just, they're bad. So there you go.
I can say that because I'm from Tennessee.
Yes.
So
Tennessee drivers are just notoriously bad drivers. No offense, but yes, offense. And so we hung out, we talked, and then we went and grabbed some Panera. Actually, we tried a local restaurant called Toots that was recommended by Trina from Between Chapters as far as like local cuisine was concerned, but the wait was forever long. They said it was 20 minutes, but they lied. We were standing out there and it was taking forever, and it was super crowded. I guess there must have been like some high school football game that just happened. So we said F that, and we went to Panera, and Kayla had never eaten it, and she liked it.
It was really good. I love bread and butter.
Bread and butter and soup. So that was fun. We came back, we filmed some videos. I think this is probably going to go up before the collabs go up, so definitely stay tuned for those. We did the playlist book tag and a Harry Potter tag of Would You Rather, and that was a lot of fun. So very awkward. the questions were fun to answer but awkward, and then the lip syncing that we performed to the playlist book tag definitely gave us the giggles. So definitely keep your eyes open for that, because they're coming your way whenever I have time to edit them. So, and then of course also check out Kayla's channel, because there'll be collabs over on her channel as well. Plus her channel's just awesome. So I'll link that down below, by the way. So we're just chilling in our hotel room now, and I guess I will let you guys know more about my day tomorrow. So see you then. Bye.
Happy friends. She once saved my life.
I once saved Adam's life when he was drowning in my pool. So Adam, why don't you tell me about, yesterday I did a panel with Victoria Schwab, and the title of our panel was The Life Arc of Two Writers. So I would like to reapply that topic to ours and talk to me, what is your life arc as it relates to your writing?
Like as in, when did I start writing?
Sure, exactly, yes, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever life arc means to you.
Yeah, I know, like that's so broad. Yeah, I mean, I started writing when I was maybe 11 or 12. It was pretty religiously like just Harry Potter fan fiction, and I eventually just.
You know, it's Revis Lupin's birthday today.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, well, there it is.
I also messed up a Dumbledore quote last night on Twitter, and I'm surprised that everyone didn't eat me alive.
What was it?
It was the one about, you know, like, don't judge a man by how he treats his equals, like, judge him by how he treats his inferiors, whatever, but I completely butchered it. And I think someone else said, like, didn't Sirius say it? I'm like, it's very possible. Like, I have a Harry Potter tattoo on my wrist, so I
Lord say that
I know.
I also have a Harry Potter tattoo, just saying. Just not to be outdone. Yeah, it's true.
What was your Harry?
Mine's expect overturn.
And mine is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, when I was maybe like 15 or 16, I eventually graduated away from my regular Harry Potter fan fiction into Harry Potter slash fiction. I'm guessing a lot of you are familiar with slash fiction, judging by that laugh. But my pairing was Harry and Cedric. I just always thought there was something like sexy about that rivalry in Goblet of Fire. Hashtag I'm gay. So.
We just met another booktuber. We, as in, like, Michelle's still here with me. So, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Peyton.
And your
I'm
channel.
assuming you're gonna link my stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
That's me.
Yeah, we were actually vlogging, and she's like, I'm a booktuber too. So that was really awesome. So yeah, like, never be afraid to like walk up to someone and be like, I do that too, because it's awesome. So
because I politely interrupted Adam Silvera.
He's so cool though.
He was very nice about it. But shout out for, you know, politely interrupting your conversation.
It works though. But
I was selflessly, you know, self-promoting, giving out bookmarks, and we made a friend. I politely took the bookmark, and then I had to scribble on paper because I messed up the bookmark with my own. So we are currently sitting in line for Maggie's Stiefvater. I have been parked here for about an hour, and by that I mean some people politely watched my stuff while I went and got Gwenda Bond. Oh yes, she politely watched my stuff while I went and got Gwenda Bond's, Victoria Schwab's, and Beth Revis, because I'm officially stalker status now, got her signatures. So we're still waiting. I think there's like 30 more minutes left on this line. So that's it. Finally got coffee and a bagel in my system. I don't feel like I'm gonna faint or pass out anymore. That's good stuff. And check in later. I'm still.
Look, it's Megan and Allie. They're here. We were just waiting in the food court for Trina and her friend, and then we're probably gonna grab lunch or maybe like a snack or something, because then we're all gonna meet up for dinner later. So I'm just gonna flip this around so they can tell you all the people that they've seen so far today. Oh goodness.
So we were not given a topic really, so I guess we're gonna play this a little free form. We are going to each take I didn't know you could do that. do it again. We are each gonna introduce ourselves a little more and talk a little bit about our backgrounds and how we became writers, I guess.
Hi y'all, my name is Victoria Schwab. I sometimes go by V.E. Schwab, And I am the author of 9 books right now, so rather than list them all, I'm just going to say that I write about the lines between things. I write about the lines between life and death, between good and evil, between hero and villain, and most recently between human and monster. My most recent series is the Shades of Magic series, which follows a magician named Kel with the ability to move between alternate versions of London, ostensibly as a courier, a messenger, and unofficially as a smuggler. And he comes into possession of a very dangerous artifact. And before he can get rid of it, he gets his pocket picked by a young thief named Delilah Bard, and chaos ensues. And let's see what else. I just got back from doing a graduate degree in the University of Edinburgh, and I am now a Master of Monsters because I have a degree in medieval art history with a specialization in depictions of monstrosity in medieval art. And that's what I do.
Well, I'm from Kentucky originally. I grew up in a very small town where there was not much to do but read. My parents were both principals, which left me with authority issues pretty early on. Started writing my own stories. I wrote scripts for a few years and realized that novels were my first love. And so I've published several novels now. Blackwood was my first one in 2012, followed by The Woke with Gods. And then I had a book called Girl on a Wire, which maybe some people have read. It's here. That was kind of the book of my heart. I love circuses, and I've always loved high wire walkers. And I say, like, I think that was the first book where I found what I really like to write about, which is ambitious girls who solve mysteries.
Because it's always more fun to kill people in space. The first book came out in 2011, and I killed a bunch of people, and then A Billion Suns came out the next year, and I killed even more. And then the Shades of Earth came out the next year, and I blew up the ship. So, that's what I do. I mean, spoilers. But not really, like, most people live. Just don't know who. After that, I have The Body Electric, which is what happened on Earth while Amy and Elder were in space. And I also have a series of books called the Paper Heart series, and it's book 1 is writing advice, book 2 is publishing advice, and book 3 is marketing advice. And this summer I have A World Without You, which is a novel about an X-Men Life Academy where the kids have superpowers, except JK, they're actually in a mental institution. So that's what I've got going on.
I am Kristen Tubb. I write for very young adults, ages from 8 to 14, 15. And I tend to write, my stories tend to skew towards the question, why do people believe what they believe?
All right, so CFS is over and we all came back to the hotel after dinner, and we filmed a whole bunch of collabs, and now we are cooling off because our hotel is super hot and the little ladies fanned their tushies off on their AC, but you guys didn't get to see that. And now I figured I would go around and show you who all I got to meet during this fest, and you get to see all their beautiful faces.
Hi, my name is Kayla Rain from my channel, Kayla Rain. I always feel weird saying mine too. I'm Trina from the channel Between Chapters. I'm Megan from Megan Precourt. And I'm Allie from The Little Librarian.
I will have all of their links to all of their channels down below, and I definitely recommend that you go check them out because they're super sweet and super fun, so go do it. So this is the hotel room. We have our dresser, bathroom area, beds, Kayla, desk, windows. We have come to an end. I am about to hit the road to go back home. Kayla and I packed up our cars this morning. We got up around 8 and we checked out around 9 and we had breakfast, and it's kind of sad. I really enjoyed my trip. I did have like a little bit of a small lapse where last night at dinner I saw some babies and some families, and I definitely got homesick, so I'm very excited to go home to my baby and my husband, but I'm not excited to go home to being a stay-at-home mom and sit in my house by myself all the time. So I'm hoping the weather prevails and stays sunny and nice and beautiful for several weeks so that Laurel and I can go out and do a lot more and not sit in the house due to nasty weather. So anyway, I packed up all my books and I have a huge book haul coming, and I feel like I'm cursing myself by saying it, but I need to stop buying books. So I will not be doing any more book hauls after this moment, and if I do, it will be like Kindle daily deals on my Kindle book hauls, not physical book hauls, because that's crazy. I'm gonna try, I think, to not buy any more books until September, because September is when a lot of new releases are coming out that I'm really excited about. So until then, I will not be buying any more books. So I have to drive about 5.5 hours back home. Last time I added about a half hour with traffic and gas stops and restroom breaks, so probably be more like 6 hours, but I should be home around 3, so that's good. Said goodbye to Kayla, and it was really nice. She talked about like future book events and stuff. So I am going to consider going back to Y'all Fest next year, even though I think I will be in Florida, and I'm not sure if my husband will be deployed, so there's a lot of ifs. But I would love, of course, to attend again, even though I don't know the authors. It was great hanging out with other booktubers and book lovers in general, and I had a blast. It was definitely a perfect mom weekend. I didn't get as much sleep or reading done as I would have liked to, but it was fun rooming with Kayla and talking to her. We like talked non-stop, and there weren't any like awkward moments. After not talking to grown-ups in a long time, you know, who are we to say grown-ups, but after not talking to other people other than my daughter for so long, that I thought it was gonna be awkward. And at moments in the large group setting with everyone, I felt a little shut down because of that. But with Kayla, I was completely comfortable. So I'm glad that I roomed with her. I'm glad that I was comfortable. And I hope that you guys liked this vlog. I had fun filming it. And I hope it was enough for you to see all that was going on. I hope you really enjoyed the panels too. They were a lot of fun. I hope I caught a good amount of those. Home at last. I have my baby. Yay! She was excited to see me, so that was cute. And I thought that 5.5 hours wasn't gonna be bad, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't fun either. But I did enjoy listening to the rest of my audiobook. I'm super shiny. I did enjoy listening to the rest of my audiobook. I'm like 80% done with it now, so that's pretty cool. And it's really good. I think I'm gonna do a review video for it. It's just, I gotta do a lot of like outlining and stuff for that review video. There's a lot to talk about. So anyway, I'm home. It's beautiful outside. We're gonna take a nice family walk, and yeah, I'm safe. I hope Kayla is too. I'm gonna go check in with her, and yep. Say bye. Say bye. Bye.